Alright, so I think you want to play... Wait, I was going to say you want to play... never mind. There's no Vengevine in this deck. I'll just play Stitcher Supplier turn 1. I think that's better. Yeah. I'm a genius. Oh, basic island? Well, looks like game 1 is ours. I think I need to first. I can play a 1/1 Death Shadow. I mean, basic island this is. I mean, I guess it could be playing some combo deck. In which case, I might not want to durdle that much. And I might want just to play my Death Shadow. But I guess I can't grow by Death Shadow next turn anyways. Not playing Crawler there? I don't think so. Is there a reason to play Crawler? You're playing Merfolk? Oh. Gas, gas, gas. Do 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 do. I can't make up my mind on Claim to Fame. The Fame part feels like kind of win more. The Claim part, kind of good. I guess it's better maybe when you have Death Shadow in your deck. Merfolk actually had a decent win rate at the last GP, 53%. Thing is, Merfolk, you don't play Merfolk unless you're a hardcore Merfolk player, so probably needs a grain of salt. You know, those people probably know their deck really well. And Merfolk, I mean, it's not unplayable or anything. I don't know how to sideboard in this matchup. I'm not even sure I want Plague Engineer. I definitely want Shenanigans. I probably want the removal. I don't know, they probably just play Leyline in their sideboard, right? How would you sideboard Adam? Or anyone who's played a bit. I was boarding out Claim to Fame. Maybe board out the Crabs after sideboard, because Crab is your worst card when they have Leyline. If they have Leyline, take out some Hogak. Hogak is just such your best. It's your best card by so much, though. They play Surge? What's Surge? Street Race can go, really? I don't think I want to board out Street Race. Don't want to go too low. That's a good point. But you have Death Shadow in your deck. Trim Prize down all guns, Gravecrawler, and Cayenne Feeder. Should I just cut all the feeders? I mean, Feeder is just good in general because it's a 1-drop that helps you cast Hogak, but I guess... Also, it's like kind of a creature they have to block. Do you really want Thoughtseize? I have Death Shadow in the deck. No Leyline. Nice. Polluted Delta. That's not typical. Thoughtseize, fetch land, free cards from supplier. That one could be a Hogak. I guess I need to fetch. That's actually going to be pretty good against Hogak. Spreading Sea is going to be pretty annoying too. Like Spreading Seas slows me down a lot and makes it so I can't block. Smurfle's hand seems horrible, really? I think they have a really good opening hand. They have turn 1 Vial and all spells. Sounds great. I mean, they might not have their best spells. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it now in case they have like surgical or something. I'm going to have my guys because they have Echoing Truth in hand, so I guess it's kind of valuable to. Yeah, I don't know why I boarded out Hedron Crab. I guess I was scared of Leyline. Crab is so good against a deck with no removal. I'll try casting Gravecaller. There is the play. Hey, Troy. I'm surprised they're using their Harp very. I mean, they have another one. But I'll try I would use the first one there even. I think it's worth it. Like, most of the cards I want to draw, I'm kind of happy to mill anyways, I think. Oh. So they still have Echoing Truth in hand. Oh, I got Watery Grave against the Merfolk deck. I'm so dumb. Oh, that was a good draw. That was a good draw too. I was thinking about Hogak sideboard plans. I was thinking about maybe playing like cards that make tokens. So like even when they leyline you, you just make a bunch of tokens and you can actually hardcast Hogak. Is there a good like token maker that will make enough tokens for that to actually happen? Oh, I should have attacked with Stitcher Supplier. Crib-Breaker. Yeah, I mean Crib-Breaker is actually decent. Young Pyro, I don't think you have enough spells. Bridge from Below. That's what I'm missing. Why am I not playing Bridge from Below? Stupid. Yeah, I should be attacking with everyone except for... Maybe keep one supplier back. Crib-Breakers. Actually, the only reason I want to try Crib-Breaker is because there's some games where you just don't have a zombie. You're just happy to have like an extra zombie or two in the deck. Seems hard to imagine a scenario where getting 7 creatures but are still losing. I don't know if that's true because there's like spots where they have like a Goyf, you know, or even like a Bloodbraid Elf, like something that can block 1/1s, and you have a bunch of 1/1s, but you can't kill them. I think you could imagine a spot where that would happen. Alright, to the surprise of no one, we are not gonna lose to the Merfolk deck. Lingering Solves, yeah, Solves is okay, but it's bad against Leyline. I just think you have a 0% chance of playing Hogak at the MC. You're more like a blue-white player. What odds can I get, Terror, if I play Hogak at the PT? You wanna? It sounds like, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna play Hogak, but if you think I have 0%, I'll give you like 10-1 odds or something. No O2 drop, I know. We got paired against Merfolk round 1. Have you seen Golgari Germination? I don't remember what that card does. It's an enchantment. Whenever non-token you control dies, create... The problem is that when you have Leyline, they don't die anymore, right? They go to exile. How did John go? I went like 1-2 and I was down a game to Niv. The Niv Mizzet deck, and I scooped. I think my version was not very... I got trashed by Hogak in round 3. So now I'm the Hogak player. And I got rewarded by getting paired against Merfolk round 1.
You said my deck was awful but defeated the tier 0 Merfolk deck. Lock it in.
Lock it in, Adam. Thanks for the donation, bud. Thank you so much. Well, there's no point in fetching, really, because I know I have a bottom at a land at the bottom of the deck. Can you guess Hogak on turn 1? Island go. Alright. Poor opponent. Pretty island. Pretty island. Do I want the extra pain from the fetch land? Oh. I already clicked Bloodghast. I guess they might have Surgical in their main deck. Could I have played around Surgical this game? Hogak was already in the yard, right? I see people play against bad Magic player 1 so much. Uh-oh. We have someone who likes to play against streamers, maybe. I guess it's not necessarily a bad thing, you know, if you're stream sniping, as long as you're not ghosting. I mean, obviously it'd be a bit obnoxious to play against the same person everly, especially... Yeah, but... You don't think he stream snipes? Well, you just said you see people play against him so much. So either he plays non-stop Modern and double Qs, or he's probably... I mean, stream sniping means he's just trying to queue against streamer. It doesn't mean he's like... It's not like ghosting where you're like watching their screen to like cheat and stuff. Yeah, Bad Magic Player 1 does sound familiar. Any good tweets? I saw the whole, like, the SCG stuff. It seems like another day of, like, 4 idiots saying something no one should care, and then you've got thousands of people answering and, like, amplifying a non... I mean, I guess you have to make it clear that, you know, what's right and what's wrong, but I should change my stream title to streaming stuff was inaccurate records. I mean, they've got to have Surgical, right? They have an F6. We're about to get our Hogak Surgical'd. Rip. My Theomel, thanks for the cheer. Change it to Washed Up Hall of Famers plays tier 1 deck. Washed Up Hoff can only win with tier 1 decks and OP Planeswalkers. Can we play Hogak, was Ren and 6 maybe? That's one of the reasons why not having Vengevine is like kind of annoying. It makes you pretty weak to surgical. You know, like if you have Vengevine, you don't really care about surgical. Or one surgical. Oh, it's blue light control. That makes sense. Do I want to loot here? I don't think I want to loot. I should have sacked the Bloodghast the first time. Now I'm losing a damage if I do. Alright, putting them at 10 or less is nice. Yeah, like if I'd sacked Bloodghast, I would have broken even on the damage. So I just cost myself like 2 counters on feeder. Which is probably not a big deal. I would have kept up fetch. Nah. I don't feel I would keep up fetch there. Doesn't sound right. Click. Well, that's not good for them. Unless they're getting planes. Assuming they're getting planes and they're gonna pass feeder, but then it just died to Death Shadow anyways. But it might not die to Death Shadow. No, I think I have lethal. Yeah, I have lethal. Gas, gas, gas. Do 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 do. Hey, 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 do 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 do. I almost fetched basic swamp at some point in case, you know, I didn't want to get too low to not die to like Snapcast or Cryptic. Force plus staff into Verdict. Yeah, and then I still probably easily win. The Fame part is good in this deck. Yeah, I guess it's better when you have Death Shadow. I think Claim Fame is pretty good in the like the like other Hogak deck. Okay, I think I want Rest in Peace. I guess Stubborn Denialist for this matchup. Probably board out Claim to Fame. What else should I board out? Is that what I said? Did I said I want to bring in Rest in Peace? Because these guys you can cast. I could trim a Hogak, especially against Surgical. I could trim a Crab just because it just doesn't attack when they have Rest in Peace. I don't think I want to trim the 1-drops. I could trim a Feeder. Feeder is kind of not the greatest, I guess. Trim Hedron on the draw. Alright. Initially Deja Vu. Am I gonna end up with like some meme canister song? Sauce probably has the worst taste in music of all my subs. That's not humming. That wasn't the song I was humming. Or is it, maybe? I don't know. They kept 7? That wasn't. I was. That's what I was humming. It's only a relic. I'll give them a little something. What anime did I watch growing up? The soccer one. In French, it's called Olivetum. It's like Captain something something, some Japanese name, and then Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. What else? Those two were my two favorites. I think I have to play Gravecrawler in case they drew Jace. Chevalier du Zodiac too, yeah. Chevalier du Zodiac. Club Dorothée. Génération Club Dorothée. I heard about this deck. I can't imagine Bring to Life Scapeshift is actually a good modern deck. I refuse to believe it. I know Canister was playing it. I think he was even winning matches. This is almost like Blue-White Control. You get to play Verdict. Edgar played it against me today. He beat you. He beat Blue-White. His deck had Teferi, I think, or... Yeah, Bring to Life Scapeshift's not easy for Blue-White. Like, these blue versions of Scapeshift were... I feel like was the free mana Planeswalkers, now it should be pretty good for Blue-White, but maybe not. Man, they're bidding me hard. I don't think I'm gonna get the land. I know I have a Bloodghast. And I have the looting in the yard. I feel like they've taken a ton of like actions that don't do much. I feel like I should be further ahead, but this game is not looking especially good. It's not looking bad, I guess. Why do they have Relic over Rest in Peace? Relic's just so bad, honestly. I guess I can talk. I'm the one playing. I'm the one that refuses to put Leyline of the Void in my sideboards half the time. I guess I shouldn't target. I shouldn't exile Death Shadow. I'm gonna play my Death Shadow. Unless they're playing Terminus. I don't care too much about a sweeper. I don't know, maybe playing the Death Shadow is just unreal greedy. 6 mana. Tag them up. Yeah, I don't like playing Death Shadow there. That was not necessary. Should I bring back my Bloodghast and up their turn? I get to mill some more cards. Let's see. Block, path, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I won't. They might have Snap Cryptic. Oh, they might Scoop. These games were... This game felt really close. Felt like I could have easily lost. Andy S.C. Wilson. Who's Andy S.C. Wilson? Sounds familiar. Not sure why. Ugh. Alright, let's see. I think it's almost always Stitcher Supplier turn 1, right? Wow. We lost. GG, we lost. This is probably a bad matchup for the Hogag decks. That's 13. What do I want to cast? Gravecrawler or Carrion Feeder? Probably Carrion Feeder. Probably don't want to lose my Gravecrawler. It's not too bad for us. Should I claim a crab? I guess I shouldn't do this first. Oh no, they have Bug in hand and Sakura Tribe. Ugh. So they're gonna block my dudes, bug my stuff. Alright, I have to claim crab first. How long before we get a Dredge Planeswalker? Isn't that what Tibalt is? Draws you cards. Oh my god, I broke it. Tibalt Dredge. Yeah, I don't think there is like anything great I can do. I have to force some blocks. Is that giving them too much? I need to attack enough that they care. Like 5 damage, I'm not even winning the race. As a 1-1, attacking with the 1-1's dumb. Alright, I guess I have to do 5. They're probably gonna block anyways. Oh, I didn't pay 2 life and I called Gravecrawler. Oh man. So bad. Oh, I guess claim works.
I think I finally broke Hogarth. If you don't try this, I won't love you anymore. Team sad face.
Oh, getting Alright, I'll try your Hogak brew afterwards, King Arts. Either tonight or tomorrow. We might have time tonight. Alright, saved by claimed fame. Come on, man. What is this? What the... Honestly, I don't even know how you come up with these decks. It's not a bad thing, it's just amazing. I'm literally amazed. Like Avatar of Woe, like you just know every weird card that could possibly play in any weird deck. Alright, how do we get them a tiny, like, I think I flashback looting? Maybe I just attack with all my dudes. Attack with my 3 big dudes. I kind of have to block. Don't want to attack with Speeder though. Alright, I guess I'm gonna do that. Try and mill a Hogak. But I'm not sure that's good. Gravecrawler. Probably should get Gravecrawler in play before they can do anything. Alright, I think this is enough. I'm gonna sack Stitcher Supplier. Same deal. We're ahead? I don't know if we're ahead. They have so many good draw steps. I mean, they have what, like 12 draw steps that kill us? Pack, Titan, Tolaria West. Maybe they don't have 4 Tolaria West. Is that correct? Probably. Alright, we need to dodge 1 more draw step. Are we playing Temur Battle Rage in our Death Shadow Hogak deck? We're not, Sauce. We're playing Claim to Fame just because the card actually has value when you mill it. It would be a great spell to have, but every spell that... It's so hard to justify spells that are not creatures or that don't have some kind of value when you mill them. I guess I should play Bloodghast now? I don't know if there's a reason to hold it. Alright, we need to dodge one draw step. I think we have them dead next turn. Uh-oh. Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna. Alright, Nassif seems really good. Shenanigans seems fine. Stubborn Denial, probably bad. What do they have? They have like Rest in Peace, right? Oh, Lyzerg. Now you're my friend when Canister's not streaming. You're my friend all of a sudden again. Why don't you go BM, why don't you go BM someone else? Make sure you BM Yellowhat when you beat him. Think I didn't see you? I don't care, Yellowhat. Canister's my new best friend. Alright, what should I board out? Ooh, I have 4 seconds left. Alright, I'm gonna board out the best card in my deck, Heater and Crab. That is not the play. I'm gonna be left with no mods, that's true. Let's see how many mods I have right now. I have a lot of mods. Shout out to my mods. Adam JRA, Get Smart, Jabberwocky is railing in the shadows. Kang, King Art, Lyzerg42, well he's not a mod anymore. Moxie Lol, MTG Bots, Sauce, Wolftree. Hey Wolftree, what's up buddy? You're so quiet these days. And Raph is watching, but he probably hates me because I'm not playing Swans. Alright, mulligan to 5. Definitely keeping Supplier, Verdant Catacomb, Hogak. Bloodghast is pretty bad to have in hand. And Death Shadow's probably not great. I wonder if there's a point in cycling. Or I should fetch first. Do I want to draw land? Yeah, I think drawing land would be nice. At least it's nice when you board out Crab, you don't have to worry about which land you have to get. Alright, I think this is a pretty straightforward turn. So that's 10 damage. Is just playing Karen Feeder my best play? I could play Looting. But playing Looting's kind of greedy. I don't think it does a ton for me. I could set Supplier to Carrion Feeder and bring it back. That might be decent. I think I'm just gonna play Carrion Feeder. It's not the most ambitious line. It's also a pretty bad line if they have Path to Exile. Is that something I'm supposed to play around? Path to Exile? Celestial Purge? It used to be a thing. I think when they play the red-green land, they don't have white. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to dream a bit bigger. Ooh, Modern Super League tomorrow. What are these team names? The Scarab Terries? The Scarab Terries was out. Oh no, it's yeah. The Scarab Terries has playing was a sub. Chantel Campbell doesn't sound familiar. And then the stream team. Let's see what decks they're playing. I don't know if the decks are... deck list will be up on Hipster tomorrow morning. I'm not going to spoil. I'm going to let you know if there's any sweet action tomorrow. Let's see. There's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 different decks. I think the teams have submitted 4 different decks. Well, you know what I mean. 8 different decks total. Chantel is on the Proven Combatant podcast. Oh, I saw spells and lands. I figured it was good. It's actually kind of an awkward hand. Wow. I guess I should just loot. Because if I play crab and I break, I just... Yeah. Maybe this hand's a mulligan. I think game 1 especially, you need to... That's your good game, you know. You need to make sure you get that first game, because or else things can get rough. Alright, no lands. Could have been better. Ooh, that was lucky. I just need to hit a Hogyak. Did I just play feeder here instead of supplier? Probably, right? I had the same mill value, but I had a feeder in play. The clickbait. Wow. So easy. I feel like when you get rickrolled, you have to just leave it on. What's up with the look on his face? Oh. I'm not sure I've ever watched that, I guess I shouldn't sack it in case they have some weird ways to bounce. That dude's really getting into it. Alright, I paid my dues. I got rickrolled. You don't like Death Shadow, Edgar? I don't know, they look pretty good right now. Debated. I could play a -2/-2. How has Death Shadow been? It was good that one game against Blue-White, but it really didn't matter. It didn't matter so far. It was like kind of more of a liability so far. I mailed my swamp. Classy. Never rewarded. Unreal. One of the worst spreading seas. Aha, I knew it. Not to sack my feeder. Wow, the value. Free one flyer, draw a card. Shadow is a bad magic card if it's not built around, but we're playing kind of the same thing as Death Shadow. I guess we don't draw as many. Oh, we do draw a decent bit of cards. We deal a lot of damage to ourselves. It's not as good as in Death Shadow, obviously, but I think it's supposed to give us better sideboard plans is the point. It's not supposed to be a game 1 all-star. Alright, fetch land, now or never. I will just say, my version, you know, playing Death Shadow thinks you only play one Swamp 2. It's definitely a big deal. Definitely a big deal. Can't even really block, I think. They got us. They got us where they with their teched out blue-white deck. Oh, I get to... Never mind. I was going to say I get to crab, but I don't have lands in my deck. $580 million views. What's the top comment? Not or something. Maybe they won't have Rest in Peace since they're playing Sun Titan. I'm not even gonna bring in Stubborn, I think. Stubborn Denial, any good was deckless? Open deckless, I don't know. Doesn't seem like Stubborn Denial is a card you can do much about. We did lose our first game of the league, I think. Looks like I'd be playing blue-white at the PT. Just a different kind of blue-white. Sounds kind of scary. They have turned to Rest in Peace. I'm not doing anything on my second turn. Pretty unlikely. Oh, they even have On Thin Ice? Dude, On Thin Ice sounds kind of sick. Turn 1 removal. Oh. Come on, dealer. Thing is, you can't even do anything great, right? You need like Blood Gas Amalgam on their first mill. Oh, okay. Well, story checks out. We got ourselves a Gravecrawler. Bloodgad has haste. Guess I'll play Bloodgad. I guess I could have looted and played Bloodghast. I could have. So it was either looting, discard ammo. I'd exile the other gag from the graveyard to protect from path and surgical. Although obviously don't have surgical. What's my path? I don't know. I think that's... I'm not gonna trade it play path. Decky. Thanks for the resub, Decky. Kind of want to save some. Well, I guess I have another fetch land. I guess I might get mailed. Yeah, maybe I should have saved some. Is it a second blue light this league? Yeah, different though. We're playing against blue lights, weird stuff. Out of combo. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they made a play that left them dead on board. Quick math. How resilient is this deck to graveyard hates? Probably not very resilient. Do I think Ghostly Prison might be good? I mean, just gets disenchanted, right? Sounds kind of bad to have Ghostly Prison in your deck or in your sideboard. Well, hopefully they don't have Rest in Peace. You never win these games. Not having enchantment removal when you're playing Hogak is just super sketchy. Like, Death Shadow is never going to get you there. Pretty sure Death Shadow is just not the play. This Death Shadow carries me. I'll take back everything I said. Can I get 2 cards in my graveyard? I'm not asking for much. Just a couple. Thing is, if I sack it, they can start to flicker wisp it, but yeah, I mean, I have to sack it. Should I even cycle that? Looks like we lost. Maybe I should have brought in Plagued Engineer. Not that bad. They're playing Sun Titan and Flicker Wisps. Well, we lost game one. We're not supposed to lose game one. These decks, it's kind of like old Affinity. So I don't know, maybe I should have kept Street Trace over Carrion Feeder. Well, I guess I'm... For a second I thought I forgot to discard Bloodghast. I do that sometimes. Is that the new meme, Lyzerg? Unbeatable blue-white, unless you're the one playing it. This is a bit risky. It's kind of transparent, but hopefully we don't get punished.
Brutal, savage, rank.
I think I have to do that, right? Even if they have very... I guess I should have made my feeder... Well, they have to bounce something. Unless they find a path. Yeah, I don't think my feeder bigger was kind of big. Man. Mistakes were made. I'm gonna send 2 big ones at them and 2 little ones at Jace. Costing myself what, like 3 points of damage? No attack. Why not sack the Bloodghast before fetching? When did I miss an attack? I didn't miss an attack. Well, I guess they're killing the feeder, so... Oh, I should have sacked it. Ooh. I think I keep stacking those wrong, but I'm not sure it matters. Okay, it matters if maybe mail another Bloodghast. Oh god, Terminus? Terminus? Terminus. No. Snapcaster. Snapcaster? Snapcaster. I just have to play the amalgam so I don't die to Snapcaster B. Keeping a zombie in hand would be nice, but not dying is nice as well. I think I'm gonna play my Death Shot. Let's see if I don't play it. I guess they don't have a cryptic in the graveyard. They have 6 damage. Say they have another cryptic command. They attack me down to 8. Tap my team. You're at 7. Let's say they play a sweeper. I get to claim a Gravecrawler, play Gravecrawler. I'm just gonna play it. I don't know, I think that's bad though. Especially if they're playing Terminus somehow. Then it's really... Well, looks like they're not playing Terminus. Nice set. Alright, I think we win now. Even if the verdict, they're just dead on. Mulligan to 5, we got there. Barely. Harry's sad. Alright, now we have to win 2 sideboard games. I'm gonna board out the crabs, and I'm gonna board out... I love it. I love Andre with the beatdowns. I mean, I don't mind Danielle. It's fine, you know. You always tweet something like this, and then I spend 10 minutes looking for drama, and then realize that nothing real happened. Amen. Amen, Andre. Amen. It's like some complete idiot said something, and instead of just ignoring, people are like, "Brr, brr. That's not cheating." It's Death Shadow's looking kind of nice. Is it the game? Is it the game where Death Shadow finally earns its... I'm playing a theme, 2-1. 2-1 can block tribal. That's my deck now. To be honest, I'm kind of tired of the Drama Seekers. Yeah, it's awful. It's like really bad. It's mostly that because it like pollutes my Twitter feed and I waste even more time on Twitter. I need to do a good little... Maybe when I'm on vacation, I'll do a little Twitter purge on who I follow. And maybe block some words too. Just optimize my Twitter experience. This is not the easiest spot. So I could play Bloodghast. I could play... So if I play Feeder, Sag Gravecrawler to Feeder, I can kind of get owned, right? I'm just going to play a Bloodghast. What happened? Literally... do I want to land this time? Probably. Sometimes you don't want to get, especially when you only have one, because this way when they path you later or Field of Ruin Yell later, you can like bring back blood. Just play double Feeder. I mean, Feeder is not going to be very good after a wrap. Maybe just Bloodghast again. Bloodghast is bad against the Tension Sphere, but they play Mentor. Mentor's kind of good beats. Am I gonna have to dump my hand? Might have to, I'm at 12. Should have played Feeder before attacking. I forgot you can just play a Nopt or something. That was, as Canister was this, would say that was poor. The problem is they could just have Wrath of God in the hand. The way they played. I think if they had the Pap, they would have Papped the Bloodghast and blocked the other one 100%. But they'd probably only have 2 sweepers in their... I don't know, they might have played Verdict, even though I only had 2 Bloodghast. Just buy a turn, see what happens. What happens if I fetch, play Death Shadow, and the Verdict? I can amalgam, and that. Alright. Executive decision has been made. We're moving in. I repeat, we are moving in. Please have mercy.
Serialzy, will you try AAA version of that Insano Ren deck? I mean, if you lose, at least you'll have the second most fun you've had all year, Winky.
Thanks for the donation, King Art. So what deck am I supposed to try? Try a version of that Insano Ren deck. I mean, if it looks like it can actually win a game, I might, King Art, I might. Yeah, maybe that was a reason to keep Death Shadows. I forgot about that scenario, just having blockers. That's not great. I'm gonna keep... It's not look like a deck that can win a game of Magic, King Art. Thanks for all the donations, King Art. You... Just lots of donations. They're not even at 10 or less. I can't even do anything cool. Just dead, right? Can I cast her? Oh, they have 8. My bad. They need a 1-mana spell. Or just 2 spells. That should do. That should do. Oh, that was a bad play by them. They don't get to draw the cards. I don't know, maybe they have another. Alright, I'm dead. Mentor Cryptic. New meta. Well, I tried to dredge. Wait, this which version King Art? I want a version that's playable King Art. I'm trying to like win a PT. Alright, I love Death Shadow.
Howdy.
Howdy, Bladscube. Thank you so much for the tier 1 resub on a 4-month streak. Thanks, bud. Stubborn was no Death Shadow? Yeah. I have Hogak and play a 4 Wall of Omens, 4 Wall of Blossoms deck. Can't lose, I wish. Sounds amazing. This hand is pretty much perfect. If I have a Hogak in my top, I guess they could have surgical. Should I fetch? Probably not. What if I mail free waters? It's nice to have Stubborn Denial for turn to rest in peace as well.
Get rid of me.
I'm not trying to get rid of anyone. Maybe I should have fetched first. What if they have surgical for Hogak? What happens? I like nothing left. Ryan Russia, come get rid of me. Thanks for the tier 2 resub. And JustGuy40, thanks for. So. Could just cast a Hogak alone and have Stubborn Denial. Alright, I'll just do that. Because I don't think they had a great spot to surgical, right? I don't know. I might end up losing because I played scared. Why even kill the fairy? Because they get to play sorcery at instant speed. I don't know. Verdict at instant speed seems kind of annoying against Bloodghast and stuff. Like, the game could go long. Like, the game could go another 10 turns. Not killing the fairy seems pretty. Alright, I don't think I want to like spew my cards. I don't. Again, Mentor, man. Such a beating. I have 4 cards in hand still. have both my claim. Did I just mess that up? No. Okay. I was trying to figure out if... Yeah. I feel like with Hogak, Wizards is playing with their ability to drive metas. I don't think so. I think they just... I don't know what happened, honestly. It'd be really interesting to... I don't know if it's the kind of thing they want to talk about, like how they function and